Week 13. Age of Exploration. Prince Henry founds School of Navigation. Slave trade in Africa. Gutenberg's printing press. Songhai in Africa. Tsar Ivan the Great of Russia. The Spanish Inquisition. Week 14. Columbus sails to the Caribbean. The age of absolute monarchs. The Protestant Reformation. Spanish conquistadors in the Americas. Calvin's Institute of the Christian Religion. The Council of Trent. The Baroque period of the arts. Week 15. Japan's isolation. Jamestown and Plymouth Colony founded. The Age of Enlightenment. Hudson's Bay Company. The First Great Awakening. The classical period of the arts. The 7 Years' War. Week 16. The Age of Industry. James Cook sails to Australia and Antarctica. The American Revolution and General George Washington. Madison's Constitution and the Bill of Rights. The French Revolution. The Second Great Awakening. The Louisiana Purchase and the Lewis and Clark Expedition. Week 17. Napoleon crowned Emperor of France. Liberation of South America. The War of 1812. The Missouri Compromise. Immigrants flock to America. The Monroe Doctrine. The Romantic period of the arts. Week 18. The Cherokee Trail of Tears. U.S. westward expansion. Karl Marx publishes the Communist Manifesto. The Compromise of 1850 and the Dred Scott Decision. The U.S. restores trade with Japan. British Queen Victoria's rule over India. Darwin publishes The Origin of the Species. Week 19. Lincoln's War between the States. Reconstruction of the Southern States. Dominion of Canada. Otto von Bismarck unifies Germany. Boer Wars in Africa. The Spanish-American War. The Progressive Era. Week 20. Australia becomes a Commonwealth. The Mexican Revolution. World War I and President Wilson. Lenin and the Bolshevik Revolution in Russia. U.S. evangelist Billy Graham. Modern period of the arts. The Great Depression and the New Deal. Week 22. North Atlantic Treaty Organization. The Korean War. Martin Luther King Jr. and the Civil Rights Movement. Jim and Elizabeth Elliot, missionaries to Ecuador. The Antarctic Treaty. The Vietnam War. U.S. astronauts walk on the moon. Week 23. The Age of Information and Globalization. Watergate, President Nixon resigns. The fall of communism in Eastern Europe. European Union formed. Apartheid abolished in South Africa. September 11th, 2001. The rising tide of freedom.